Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we get a treat today here in one of the historic ballparks in the entire sport.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago.
Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
The right fielder.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his ball.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that is out of play. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Inside, almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And now it's William Contreras. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yelich goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation of the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
That's in there. And it's 1-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Laser could be trouble, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 3-zip. Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Isaac Collins. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Smoked on the ground a second. Turang over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Next offering is fouled back. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Seiya Suzuki stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
We see Pete Crow Armstrong now. How about this? Both of his parents are actors. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot, his 2nd homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Slider right there.
No
2
ball.
out, space is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. This one popped up. Hoskins squeezes it, and that's the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Top of the 2nd. Here's the rookie 3rd baseman, number 21. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball up the middle. In time to Bush, and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Batting 9.
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Ortiz in his 2nd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Frelick.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Just
Ball, no.
missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Michael Busch. This one in the air right field. Frelick after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Carson Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Ripped on a line. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Collins under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's Yelich at the dish. Tyone back to work. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Contreras in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Turang, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second, in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And delivers outside. And that one upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, those could be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Throw over to first. Tucker dives back in. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. His 19th home run of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away, and up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And this is inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
way inside. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Swanson batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Grant Anderson preparing to come on if needed. Peralta throws over. Busch dives back in safely. Busch off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throws it away. This one in the air. Contreras in position, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman. Grounded out his first time. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. I want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
To the right side. Horner fires to first in time. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Runner at third, 2 away. The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leads 1 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th.
Now
Grant Anderson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot.
That hit him.
Henderson.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Both 2 in this one. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Now move to first.
He's safe.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Horner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. They pitch out to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Anderson checks the runner. Horner back in on a dive. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Left field, Collins sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the year. Here at Wrigley Field, now Jackson Chourio.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
There's a strike.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Up the middle, Horner to first, out. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field. Happ settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Gets him to chase after that one. Anderson, in his second season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Right side, Turang sends it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. Taillon back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong corrals it, and there's one down. And here is Hoskins. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Collins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one chopped to first. Bush tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gonna count 1 and 2. And that's down and away.
2-2.
That to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add a run. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That one way inside.
No strike.
Down the left field line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Out towards left center. Chourio under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Move to first. Hoerner back in on a dive. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner takes off.
1-1.
In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Chourio brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 7-3. Major League Baseball. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the third baseman, number 21. There's the strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike. Out to short, Swanson. 2 up, 2 down.
You're out.
2 down, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And that one ripped to left. Happ makes the play, and that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. Deficit remains at 4. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jacob Misiorowski. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one missed. Fastball for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Number 39 getting loose out there. Hall also getting ready. To the right side. And that one handled on to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swanson leads off first with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. The 1-1. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Inside, 2-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Up the middle, Horner throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Yelich is out.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 2.
This is Bryce Turang.
Bryce Turang.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 24, Caleb
Foul ball.
Thielbar.
2 outs, and that is downstairs. 1-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's outside. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Grounds one to short. Swanson not in time. He's safe. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. And ball 1. And now it's even up. Two on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Mizorowski, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire bat.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Rolled over to third. Goes to second for one. On to first. Ow! Double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 39 up and loosening in the pen. Hall, a left-hander, also throwing. They say you win.
1-1.
The Cubbies up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. And first offering is fouled off. Now that's smacked to right center. Great effort, but it gets down. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. First and third, 2 away. Kyle Tucker now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Ball 1.
That one hit to right. Frelick after it. Nabs it, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. And first offering is fouled off. And this is inside. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike at 95. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. They're down to their final strike. Thielbar is just one strike away. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop to first. And what a play. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-3 your final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the type vibe, give you hope in the dark.